just take a moment and think about who they are. All of them. Every one of them. Don't leave anyone out. Now I ask you this. Are you on that list? Yeah, I don't always put myself on that list either. It's common to leave ourselves off that list of very important people in our lives. For some of it's constant, and for some of it it's just occasional. But imagine what it would be like if you were on your own list all of the time. But you know, life gets in the way, doesn't it? Life gets busy. Things get in the way. And as women, we tend to allow that to happen. It's sometimes very difficult for us to be part of our own equation because we're looking at others. So I want you to take a moment and go to a time when you were at the height of your game, when you were having that mountaintop experience. You might have just gotten a promotion. You might have just gotten a raise. You might have just won a race or beat your best time. You might have hit that high C in the church choir. Think about a time when you were at your very best. And think about the qualities. What does it feel like to you when you're at your very best? When I'm at my very best, I'm confident. Well, I'm not always confident. Sometimes I have that self-doubt that comes deep in my heart, and I question whether I can really do something or not, if I'm really good enough to be able to attempt something. When I'm at my best, I'm quick-witted. I come up with clever things to say, but I'm not always quick-witted. Sometimes I'm more like a goldfish, and I can't keep a thought in my head for more than 3 seconds. When I'm at my best, I'm poised. I'm not always poised. Sometimes I have 2 left feet, and I trip over them easily. When I'm at my best, I'm well-groomed. I'm not always well-groomed. Come and visit me in my Tennessee garden. I look like the star from Swamp People. And when I'm at my best, I'm articulate, but I'm not always articulate. Sometimes my tongue gets twisted and I say the wrong thing. Have you ever said the wrong thing at the wrong time to the wrong person? But I know that when I am at my best, I am those things. And so what are you when you're at your best? What are those characteristics? Now, I'm asking you this for a very important reason, because it matters. It matters because whatever you have thought, whatever you have experienced, our brains hold onto that. Whether you've dreamt it or experienced it, it has etched itself in your brain, which is a recording device that's going to hold it there forever. Now, sometimes it's harder to access it, and ladies, we all know the older we get, the harder it is to access. Isn't that correct? Can I hear amen? Yeah. That's right. But it's there, and you need the right trigger to bring it back. So when you recall this and the way you felt, what I want you to understand is by remembering your past successes, it provides for you the courage to take more chances. We often remember our failures, don't we? Can't you remember? Sometimes you can remember something that somebody said to you that you didn't like, and it was 15 years ago, and you know verbatim the words that they used and what they were wearing. Remember the successes, because when you want to be powerful and courageous, one of the things that you need to do is understand how you talk to yourself. When we use those words that are negative, we'll start losing our energy. The way you talk to yourself makes all the difference in the world. Shakespeare said, we become like that which we turn our attentions towards. And he's right. And my Aunt Martha said, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Now, Now, I think she got it from Norman Vincent Peale, but I heard it first from my Aunt Martha, so I'm going to give her credit for that. There has never been an Olympic athlete, there has never been a winner who went up and began what they were doing thinking, I'm going to lose. I can't do this. Never a one. And so how you talk to yourself is so important. You see, you really are what you think, and you really can muster courage. The courage to believe, how to become anything and everything and live your dreams, is something I hold very near and dear to my heart, because every single one of us here has some wounds. Every one of us here has some scars. Every one of us here has faced some challenges. I asked our speakers about what courage meant to them, and as different as our three speakers are, one of the things that was common for each and every one of them to tell you, and it's true for us all, is that sometimes we really do have to muster courage. Not only because there are external forces that are coming at us, but there is that internal force that says, you can't do it. And that's the voice that we need to quiet. That's the voice that in that poem told us you have to have the courage to believe in yourself. And when you can believe in yourself, you can believe in your dreams. And when you can believe in your dreams, you can actually believe in other people. Other people are part of that.